Welcome, everyone. This is Brendan McCarthy with Library Information Services in .cio, and I'm here to talk about a new service we've implemented called LibKey Nomad, which is a Chrome browser extension. So in this presentation, we'll cover the implementation, an overview of the service, and some of the benefits of using the new service. Then we will demonstrate the installation and configuration process. It takes less than 30 seconds. And after that, we'll have a live demonstration of the service linking to library resources. And then finally, we will wrap things up. So, what is LibKey Nomad? This is a newly released product, and it's one that we have just implemented at the library. As the etymology of the product name suggests, this is a service based on the idea that library resource discovery starts everywhere. So if you're starting your search on the open web, instead of using RPI Libraries discovery tool or our catalog, this will connect you to library resources. It's available for Google Chrome, the most popular web browser. It should also run on any browser in the Chrome family. Just be aware that there's no vendor support for that if you choose to install it on a Chromium family browser. But the best thing about LibKey Nomad is it gets you to a library resource quickly wherever you are, even if you're off campus. So LibKey Nomad comes from the company Third Iron Advanced Library Technologies, and it's been fully implemented and configured for Rensselaer Libraries. Why would you use LibKey Nomad? It can streamline your research workflow. It can connect you to millions of scholarly articles Rensselaer Libraries provides access to in just one click. It's a free service that's easy to set up, and we'll do that in just a minute. It takes privacy seriously, so there's no personal account needed, no cached credentials. It works for two-factor authentication, VPNs, etc. It's only active when you're on the website of a scholarly publisher or database. Analytics data collected is just for libraries, so no third-party analytics like LinkedIn or Facebook are ever used, and data is never sold or shared. I'll link the full privacy policy below after the presentation. So who benefits from this service? The whole Rensselaer community can benefit from LibKey Nomad. The LibKey service is an excellent tool for connecting remote users to the library sources at a time when we're all far apart. So for students, it will provide a nice user experience when they're using the product, bringing them to Rensselaer Library resources they might not be aware they can access while they're browsing the web. And for students, it's also a good remote service for us to offer because it can give a feeling of greater connection to the university libraries at a time when we are further apart than we would like to be. So students will be able to see what they have access to, something when they're browsing that they couldn't otherwise access if they weren't a member of the Rensselaer community. So it's not the same as bricks and mortar, but it can convey that sense of connection and access to their university libraries. Faculty members will benefit from streamlined research. Studies show on this topic that faculty members do tend to prefer outside tools like Google Scholar over academic library web scale discovery tools. And so this will better meet them where they're at and connect them to scholarly articles through the library on outside platforms. For library staff, it's helpful internally when we answer reference questions or when we're helping with interlibrary loan services. For all RPI staff, it's a really great way to better take advantage of the library resources that we all have access to. So installation and configuration is easy and it takes less than 30 seconds. So we're going to do this together right now. You just want to launch your Chrome web browser. Once you've done that, you go up to Apps and then click on Web Store. Search the web store for LibKey or LibKey Nomad. Click Add to Chrome. Confirm with the pop-up. And then select or search Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. And that's it. It's all configured. So this is a high-level presentation and not a technical one, but I did want to just briefly discuss the best available version waterfall so you can see how the metadata is used to provide seamless access to the resource. So basically, your best available option is presented to you in a fraction of a second, and then a variety of metadata services are kicked off in order to get you to the best version. So if there's no version Rensselaer Libraries can immediately provide you, it will connect you to our Get It at RPI service, which you might be familiar with. And then that'll present you with a populated interlibrary loan form, as well as other service options in certain cases. But hopefully, Nomad will get you directly into a PDF file or article link, and if not, quick turnaround on interlibrary loan. So now that we have our extension completely installed, let's just take a look at a demonstration of how it works in action. So if I'm on Wikipedia here, maybe I started my search on Google, but now I'm in Wikipedia on an article on bacterial or microbial nanowires. And I'm just going to scroll down to the references section of the article. And then you can see here that I have a variety of ways RPI libraries can connect me to these scientific articles. So if I click here on Download PDF, and then I'm just going to authenticate because I'm off campus, right? And then I've got instant PDF access to this article that was published in Nature. So that's how this works with the single-click access. Next, let's take a look at a different platform. So let's go on PubMed. So here I am on PubMed. I run my query for bacterial nanowires. And then same situation, I'm presented with these links to PDFs of scientific articles. So I can click Download PDF, and because I just authenticated, brings me right in to the copy that Rensselaer has access to on the Science Direct platform. I could also use this View Complete Issue if I wanted to take a look at it in Browsine and look at the entire issue. So that was a demonstration of LibKey Nomad, working from a web search where I arrived on Wikipedia and then on PubMed. And it brought me into my library materials just in one click. So as we just saw in the demonstration, you'll encounter various buttons to connect you to your library resource when you're using LibKey Nomad. There are 6 different buttons, so let's just cover those quickly. So the Download PDF button, this means Rensselaer Libraries has the item and can give you single-click access. Article link, same thing in that Rensselaer Libraries has the item, and can give it to you in one click. Usually you'll get HTML full text. Sometimes it'll bring you to the article page and you can click for whether you prefer PDF or HTML full text. Manuscript PDF and manuscript link. This means that there's an open access version of the article. This may not always be the final published version, but we can take you to that resource. Access options. This is the button that will bring up the Get It at RPI button that'll connect you to interlibrary loan services and then also print services. View Complete Issue will bring you to Rensselaer Libraries' browsing platform so you can see the entire issue displayed in context like we just demonstrated in PubMed. So that's it. We hope that you enjoy LibKey Nomad and that it helps you on your research adventures, and that you will give this new library service a try if you use Google Chrome or another browser in the Chromium family. This is just one more way the library strives to bring new services and technologies to you remotely during this time. And I'll link the frequently asked questions as well as the full documentation for the product below. And if you have any other questions, please do reach out to me. I would be very happy to help. My name's Brendan McCarthy, and I'm the metadata librarian. And my email is mccarb2@rpi.edu. So thank you so much.